So I like to browse Steam recommendations sometimes when I get bored and, well, would like a new game. And it can be a bit of an interesting experience. I can go through a lot of junk, but eventually I'll find what looks like a diamond in the rough. I found an awful lot through this thing, and, well, some stinkers as well. So is this a review about one of those stinkers? Let's find out. I ended up being recommended this game called The Islander Town Architect. I usually watch the preview videos on Steam to see if it's something that would interest me. I saw you plunking down buildings, customizing shops, and effectively building a neat town on an island. Now while I wait before I can build my town on another very specific island, this looked like a pretty good premise. I started off with a blank island and was asked to put down a town hall, so you clear out rubble, get some coins, and start building. It was fun for a little while, then I noticed that when I purchased something like a sidewalk, the cost went up exponentially. This had me a little concerned because I was worried it would become a cookie clicker-like game. One where I would end up paying quadrillions to put down something simple. Thankfully, it didn't evolve into that, and the cost eventually capped out in the thousands. But as I kept building and customizing my town, it felt a bit off. I remember trying to upgrade my roads that I put down, and I had to individually click each road with the destruction tool to destroy it. That felt like a large and needless time investment, so I decided to leave the roads be. The goal of the game is to simply build a town, so I did. It ended up being kind of a neat town, with a little boardwalk on the beach, a little agricultural area, residential, but eventually I started seeing through the game's cracks. I got to the point where I simply got so much money and I couldn't even get rid of it despite going on a spending spree. I ended up building a completely maxed out town, maxing out your levels for something I should mention. There are these categories for things you build, like say building roads will give you infrastructure bonus, or lighting will give you light bonuses, plants for beauty, and so on. When you build enough of those, you get a bonus. You get a nice bonus to the amount of cash you'll get like every 20 seconds. The thing is, the bonus caps out at level 10, which I hit level 10 in all categories not even 2 hours in. At this point, I also reached the level cap of 30, and unlocked everything. And it just felt like I had simply beaten the game. There was no neat things to unlock, no more public projects, no more store designs. I was running out of space as well, so it felt like my creative capability was drying up very quickly. Then I thought maybe I could redesign it. Then I remembered that everything I had put down would need to be individually clicked with the destruction tool, and I just kind of quit. Now it takes a lot to make me say a game is bad. I quite enjoyed the first hour when I was unlocking neat things. But I feel like I have to give this game our first rating. This game felt a bit mediocre design-wise. It lacks long-term goals other than just building a town. Well, I built a town, but now what? The game doesn't induce any challenge, which I understand. Some games like to aim for a stress-free kind of gameplay feel, which this game does nail. But I feel like there should be a minor challenge or goal to it, other than being cash-starved and waiting 20 seconds for it to fix itself. Or at least some long-term goals, like maybe unlocking another island to build fancier things you can build with. Or perhaps a Call of Duty style Prestige, where you start on a new island with no money, but all of your unlocks, so you can, not have to spend so much time destroying things to start over. There's so much you could add, but this game doesn't have currently. I usually don't go this hard critically on a random Steam title, but it was one that stated it wasn't in early access. If I bought this game and it said it wasn't early access, I probably wouldn't even be reviewing it right now. I understand when something has that early access tag, it's an unbaked game. It's not finished yet. I can tolerate eating frozen chicken nuggets sometimes, but this is like that time I went to Wendy's and got cold, wet nuggets. I was expecting something complete, and they didn't sell me that. So sorry, Islander Architect, but welcome to the Mad Club. Anyway, happy pre-Christmas greetings, everybody! I like to be charitable. As you may have seen in my previous charity streams. So, I currently have a raffle going up on Twitter for a $20 Steam gift card for the holidays. So just follow me on Twitter and retweet the tweet linked below for a chance to win. Maybe you'll get a better game than the one I just reviewed with it. Or put it towards one of those big old $60 games. Who knows? The possibilities are endless! But that aside, thanks for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Like if you liked. If you disliked, feel free to dislike and give me some feedback. This is Mr. Bubbles, signing out.